Hello fellow traders, this is Paul Emo, Big Kuna Trading Club. We got another pretty good setup on this. This is BABA, B-A-B-A, Alibaba, Chinese stock, and very good price action on it coming out of a long-term trend line, and broke out of the 150 PPP. Has really good price action, pretty good score on it too, stock rating on it. So we'll break down the cycle lines when we get back. But first, before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps us reach more traders like you and keeps you updated on our latest trading tips. Also, we're looking for talent, maybe someone who's not locked into their own way of trading and is open to exploring a new outside-the-box form of cycle-based trading, which we use to swing trade equities and day trade indexes, SPY, QQQ, and futures. If you have any interest in that, DM me through our social media or email me at paul@bigkunatradingclub.com and I'll give you more information. Okay, update on the market rating. We're still at an A+, get an A5 on the score. And let me just take a quick look, show you the Dow Jones 30. You can see right here we're getting a little bit tight in that triangle right there, the pennant. So don't be surprised if we get a little shakeout before it heads back up. But pattern quality wise is pretty good. It's just struggling a little bit to get out of that 46,000 area. I think it will cut it pretty soon, but just be aware that it's a tight squeeze right there. So caution is in order right now. Okay, getting back to BABA. Look at the trend line on this. We get a TY1 cycle off of the post-IPO highs, and then a TY2 that pretty much bottomed it out in that $50 PPP zone. That's a 3.5-year cycle. Broke out, came back, retest, and then we got a pretty solid breakout. Let's just tighten up on that. So BMI off the lows right here, about 0.7 or so, and vector on it about 1, probably a little bit over 1, but it's got really good price action on a pullback. You can see it went to about 150 or so, pulled back to 100 and bounced pretty good. So we had a double bottom holding that $100 PPP. And so he basically squeezed out of that on the TD9 cycle. 1, 2, 2.5 TD9 cycle right there. So what we got right now is we have a retest of the 150 PPP, which is also the base highs. So probably more than likely he's going to bottom out pretty quickly in the next few days. Just the way it moves. You can see over here, pretty much rode that 13 MA. Actually, it's moving average 10 on that. So it pretty much rode that up for a wave 3 top in March. So that same DNA will probably repeat itself. As you can see over here, if you want to just pay attention to this for an exit, we got the first time we got to close below the 10 MA, you do a TSS 5 to 7 on a pullback. Very common way to exit on this, at least a swing exit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a T5 to 7. A lot of times it will hit right at that north channel. It did a little bit past the mid channel on that. So if you did nothing but just wait till you got to close below the 10 MA and then a TSS 5 to 7 day pop, pull back off of that, probably can get a pretty clean exit on the swing. So based on BMI over here, I would not be surprised to see it. Let's go 50, 70%, potentially 250 on it. Could very well do that. And it's got distant overhead supply at this point here, and pretty good pattern quality in the breakout so far. So again, I expect a really light pullback, probably well above the 150 PPP, and that should curve in the next few days. If you're unfamiliar with any of the trading terms I'm using, you can find our club lingo at bigkunatradingclub.club/lingo. Okay, the risk profile on this stock is a B. It's a 0.75 BMI, vector of 1, got a rating of 89, just below our optimal zone, that 90 to 95 zone. So pretty good setup. The thing that's keeping the score down a little bit is the fact that we've been in such a big downtrend. Sometimes it wants to hit another cycle line. It could end up chopping around for another 6 to 12 months. But overall, looking pretty good so far out of the breakout. Should continue up. The odds favor that. So let's look at the price targets based on the cycles off the lows. Get a TM3 cycle off the lows from that January to July channel. North channel violations around 180 or so, 10% plus from here. And if we get up to TM3X, we're at probably about 50%. And if we can get up to that TM32X, be getting close to 100% on this trade. So pattern quality definitely has the potential for that, and would not be surprised to see at least hit that TM3X in the next several months. But so far looking pretty good. This again is BABA, Alibaba Group Holding. If you're interested in our trading style, want to join the club or get one-on-one coaching, head over to cycletradingtraining.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.